Hello, it's me, the Avatar Fanatic, and we will be talking about the live action today. No, not that one. But we will be talking about the live action version of Avatar The Last Airbender and some possibilities about the show. First, we know that Dante Bosco, the man, the myth, the legend himself, who is Prince Zuko's voice actor, will be back for this series. I'm excited to see him back in the series, but first, let's go over some of the technicalities in this subject. First, we know that Konietzko and DiMartino are both going to be executive producers in this series. One of the most important things is when will the live action release? I tend to think that it'll probably be early 2022 because production on the live action is still being delayed by the pandemic going around, and Konietzko has said that they're behind on production. The release date will all depend on how fast the pandemic subsides and when they get actors, locations for scenes, and how the weather goes if they're filming outside. It might even be later than early 2022. Depends. Next thing to go over is who's going to act Aang, Iroh, Katara, etc. We really don't know, but put some of your guys' guesses in the comments below. My only guess and hunch I have to be acting in this series will be Force Wheeler for Aang, but he might be too old for that role. It all depends on how he is portrayed if he does end up acting as Aang. But the actors they have to choose from will be restricted somewhat due to the race they will be, since the appalling live action movie got criticized heavily for having a heavily amount of white actors. I'll make a video eventually just showing how bad the movie actually was. Another thing that I heard from the creators is that the live action series won't be word for word the same as the animated series. Outcomes of events will probably be the same, but the dialogue will not be the total same thing. So expect some new catchphrases possibly and some new theories people make due to different dialogue. Another thing to note is that this will obviously be on Netflix following the introduction of the animated series Avatar The Last Airbender on Netflix in the US. Some things we don't know are the cast and the amount of funding that is put into the series. I mean, it's bound to be good since Netflix usually funds shows well and resourcefully, but just hope it doesn't end up as bad as the movie did without good funding. My hope for the show is that the CGI is good and the cinematography is top notch. I don't think it will be better than the original animated series, but I hope it is as close to as good at least. Also, whoever's acting Iroh better do a good job or I'm gonna act up. Iroh's a goat, don't at me. The actors better symbolize what is the near perfection of Avatar The Last Airbender. The actors better have the passion for the show. The product better be good, and I'm sorry to be lauding and giving plaudits to the series, but I'm really hoping it's good because I loved it. I'm hoping the funny elements like Sokka's expressions or the emotional moments like the Tales of Ba Sing Se episodes are emphasized to the highest of levels. I'm hoping characteristics like Toph's bad girl attitude and memorable moments like Toph kissing Suki thinking it's Sokka stay. I'm so anxious for new things and theories we can come up with and confirm with this live action series. I also hope Zuko's redemption arc is just as satisfying, and I hope some of the best battles including Azula vs. Zuko and Katara and also Aang vs. Ozai etc. are perfected. And some of the best episodes, including the Tales of Ba Sing Se and Zuko alone, are perfected. Overall, I really hope that the live action doesn't end up like the last Airbender movie, or I might just turn my TV off the first 5 minutes of watching the live action version. I might just cry for a whole hour on how bad the show was, but I hope I won't have to do that, and I hope I'll be re-experiencing the glory and watching the show over and over again, and also be happy with the end product. Give me some of your guys' thoughts on whether you think the live action will be as good, and give me your predictions on who is going to be in the cast of the live action version, and also who would you want in certain roles down below. And it's me, the Avatar Fanatic, out.